Good morning and welcome to Morning Coffee with Sandy. It is Tuesday, March 30th. Can you believe March is almost gone? One more day after today, of course. Here's to ya. I'm using my special what do I say, what do I do mug because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I have this allergy thing and I've got this itching all over my body and it won't go away. And I want it to go away. I took 2 Benadryl last night. You know what that means. I was kinda sleepy, to put it mildly. But I didn't fall asleep right away. I just got kinda drowsy, you know what I mean? Yeah. I took one, waited to see if it would put me to sleep or stop the itching. It didn't really do either one, so I took a second one. Anyway, you get the picture. Yesterday was just a day filled with cleaning and washing and folding and putting away and remaking beds, all a gentle reminder that I had a fabulous weekend. It was indeed a fabulous weekend. Life is that way, you know? Some days it's like enjoy the fruit, and someday it's clean off the table. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Today, in 1867, which is a couple of years ago, the US officially bought Alaska from the Russians. Now, why do I mention this? Well, first of all, because that's pretty cool that we got Alaska, because Alaska's awesome. I took a trip there and it was amazing. But more important, I think it's hilarious that if you take what we paid for Alaska and divide it by the size of Alaska, we paid about 2 cents an acre for that gorgeous, magnificent country. Yeah. You know, I have a thing with my grandson where we say to each other, I love you. No, I love you. I love you more than turkey bacon. I love you. We have this whole thing that we do, right? And is it up there? Yeah. It's I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can read it, but it's up there. It says, I love you big as the sky, more than turkey bacon, and all the way to Canada. Now, why do I point that out to you this morning? Well, because when I went to Alaska, Max went with me and we were on a family trip. We were on a train that was going from Alaska up to Canada for the day. And when we crossed the Canadian border, Max and I looked at each other and said, I love you all the way to here. So Alaska gave me the opportunity to do that. Besides, I judge every trip I go on by the wildlife I see. And the wildlife in Alaska is pretty amazing. Good morning, my darling. Good morning, Marlene. Thank you for being here. Yay! Okay. Oh, this was kind of cool. In 240, not 2040, 240, quite a while ago, was the first official recorded sighting of Halley's Comet. Now, why is Halley's Comet a big deal? Well, apparently, it's the only comet ever discovered that not only could be seen with the naked eye, but could possibly be seen twice in one lifetime. Now, I don't know that I will see it twice in one lifetime, but some of you are young enough to see it twice in one lifetime. The last time it was here was 1986. Saw it, been there, done that. And it comes back every 75 to 76 years. I think it's like 72.3 years. So it'll be here again in 2061. How old are you now? That's about 40 years from now. Can you live 40 more years? Well, if I'm like my mother, I guess I could live 40 more years. Maybe I'll set that as my goal. I want to live long enough to see Halley's Comet again. Pretty cool. Yeah. Uh-oh, messages. I'm getting messages. I love when you let me know you're here. Could you do me a favor? Could you just say hi if you're here, then I know that you're with me. I love you to the sky with Jesus and back again, round and round, infinity times Google. I win. Whenever we used to do things like that, we'd go, I double dare you, I triple dare you, I Google Plex dare you. Oh yeah, well, I Google Plex you +1. You could always say +1, even if it didn't really fit. Oh, missing your pops? Yeah, I know what that's like. Oh, it's so nice to be here with all of you. Thank you for being here this morning. In 1858, we celebrate the pencil. Woohoo! It is the day that a pencil with an attached eraser was first patented. What I just showed you is kind of an updated version of that. It's my favorite pencil. It's a Pentel Sharp Writer. It's actually a mechanical pencil, but it looks like a pencil, and it has the eraser just like a regular pencil, except I can keep adding to the, anyway, it lasts forever. My favorite kind of pencil. Just thought I'd share with you. And you never have to sharpen it. That's the best part of it. So happy Pencil Day. We'll talk a little bit more about that later because that's what the word art of today is all about pencils and Pencil Day. Today is grass is always browner on the other side day. It's like today is the day when you stop thinking everybody else has it better than you do and you start concentrating on your grass, so to speak. So coincidentally, remember we talked about yesterday was Appreciate Weed Day, and I made the big joke about, well, maybe it's about the kind of smoke, not the kind that grows in the ground. Someone I know posted these like insane pictures of rock art that she did around the weeds on her patio before she had her patio redone. And I said, that was perfect because it is Weed Appreciation Day. So weed art was, you don't think it's as cool as I do? I thought it was so funny. She had no idea it was Weed Appreciation Day. I had just done this whole story. And then she posts all these pictures of like turning her weeds into art. I tell her it's Weed Appreciation Day. And she says, I think that's for the kind of smoke. And I write back, no, it's for real, and blew her mind. See, it pays to get up early and have coffee with me because look what you can do. You can blow people's minds. It's awesome. It's also folding laundry day, which really makes me sad because I folded so much laundry yesterday. I'm kind of done with that one. But if you have laundry to do, today's the day to do it. It's National Take a Walk in the Park Day. Now that's an idea I can get behind. Put your mask on just when you're around people. Then you can be outside with your mask off. Just keep it handy. National I Am in Control Day. Okay, so you know that there's not a whole lot of things that you truly have control over. I mean, you can't change the weather or the circumstances that happen to show up around you, but you have absolute total control at almost every moment. Maybe I shouldn't say total control, at almost every moment of the attitude that you have. Yes. And you may not be able to control your immediate reactions, but you can certainly control what follows. Yeah. You're grown up now. Be responsible. Yeah. It's National Turkey Neck Soup Day. I'm not going there. I don't even want to think about it, let alone talk about it. It's probably terrific. I just don't want to know. It's Virtual Vacation Day. Isn't every day Virtual Vacation Day? Don't you go into your own head sometimes and just imagine that you're somewhere else? Yeah. How about appreciating where you are? Okay. I talk about that all the time. Everybody needs to just take a little virtual vacay sometimes. I get it. I do it. Sometimes I lay in bed and in the morning when I'm first waking up and I think I don't have to get up because I'm on vacation and here's where I am. And then I remember, oh yeah, I live in a place that I would go to for vacation. Do you? Ah, if not, might be time for you to move. If you can't wake up and love where you are, okay, I know everybody has reasons that they are where they are. Just don't let yourself feel stuck where you are. Wherever you are, there's something to admire and love. Find that. Vincent Van Gogh's birthday. Vincent Van Gogh. They wrote songs about Vincent Van Gogh, but here's what I thought was really cool. He died in 1890. My guess is he didn't make a whole lot of money as a painter, but his painting of sunflowers in 1987 sold for almost $40 million. Artists, don't sell yourself short. Do not sell yourselves short, because someday somebody may really appreciate what you've done. Let them appreciate you while you're here. And the rest of you, go appreciate fine art. Go appreciate fun art. Go appreciate word art. Whatever. You know what? Creativity matters. Go be creative. And get the 40 million bucks while you're alive. Wouldn't that be cool? Ah, where are we? Laundry is never ending. Every day is folding day here, but I hate that job. I actually don't mind laundry. Here's the secret to laundry, by the way. When you put it on your to-do list, don't write do the laundry. Write it like this. Collect the dirty clothes, sort the dirty clothes, wash the dirty clothes, dry the dirty clothes, fold the dirty clothes, put the dirty clothes away. Then when you finish doing the laundry, you've accomplished all those tasks. Woohoo! How good does that feel, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give yourself reasons to celebrate. I celebrate every day, something. That doesn't mean I don't get upset every day about something too, but the celebrations stick in my mind longer. Yeah. And if you love laundry, but you hate putting it away, like Oprah just said, don't. Like when you wash your sheets, don't fold them and put them away. Put them back on your bed. When you wash your towels, don't fold them and put them away. Put them back in the bathroom. Done. See? Wear the same clothes day after day, and then you don't ever have to put them away. You just keep putting them on, watching it, putting them on, watching them, putting them on. It works. Today is Paul Reiser's birthday. Do you like Paul Reiser? I do. There aren't many actors that I have crushes on, but I always had a crush on Paul Reiser, even though he was way too young for me, because he was born in 1957. I mean, he was just a kid, right? But when he and Helen Hunt, Mad About You, was such a great show. And here's what I found out. If you're lucky enough or smart enough or unfortunate enough, depending on how you look at it, to be a Spectrum, what would they call it? Like a member? I don't know. If your television is Spectrum, they did a recall of Mad About You. I think they did 2 seasons of Mad About You 20 years later. I'm dying to see that, but apparently it's only available on Spectrum, and I don't have Spectrum. Happy birthday, Paul Reiser. I used to go see him at the Comedy Club in Hermosa because he played there because it was kind of local. He was very funny. And Helen Hunt, oh yeah. Okay, so this is one of those close encounters of the fourth kind, meaning I didn't really have like a meaningful conversation with her, but we both happened to be eating at the same deli at the same time, right across from each other. So, it was kind of like whoa, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good too. Are you having a good time? Yeah, I'm having a good time. You having, one of those kind of things. And by the way, she's really pretty in person, and she was very sweet. And I love to hear her laugh. She was having lunch with some other people, and I didn't want to intrude, but I think she thought I was somebody too. I do, because she kept looking over, and like there were like comments that were going back and forth. Anyway, so I guess you could say I met Helen Hunt, but yeah, I didn't really meet Helen Hunt. She doesn't know my name. Let's put it that way. And you know what they say? It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Yeah. Okay. What else? Let's see if there's anything else here. Oh, yeah. More good stuff. It's Celine Dion's birthday. Do you know she wasn't even born until 1968? I could be her mother, for crying out loud. Well, maybe not. She's pretty tall and doesn't look anything like me and has an incredible singing voice. Okay, so I couldn't be her mother, but I'm old enough to be her mother. Happy birthday, Celine Dion. Do you remember there was a movie with Nicolas Cage where he played a cop and he bought a lottery ticket, and when it was time to do a tip for the waitress where he was having his breakfast, instead of a tip, he said, "I'll share my lottery ticket with you." And then it hit and they won millions of dollars. It was a cute movie. Right? Do you know that's based on fact? That actually happened in New York City in 1984. A cop shared his lottery ticket with his waitress as a tip, and it won $6 million. So all you servers out there, you know what kind of tips to start taking. I had no idea that was based on a true story, but apparently it's very true. This is also the anniversary of a couple of very important deaths. First of all, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, died on this day. She was 101 years old when she died. I'm going to have to tell Fritzy she's got some competition because she's, only going to be 98. She's got some work to do still. And born in 1900, died in 1986 was, see if you can guess it. I'm going to be watching here. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die, a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle. No? Nobody knows who that is? Is it that bad of a singing rendition? Mad About You is on Amazon Prime, but I want the reboot of it, the new one. Yeah, thank you. Come on, who sang that song? Who was the Yankee Doodle dandy? Nobody knows? Oh. All right, I'm going to have to tell you because it's that time. It was James Cagney. We miss you, James Cagney. You were awesome. Little guy with a lot of spirit. That's James Cagney. Oh, you were singing along with me? Cool. All right. Today's word art is all about pencil day. But what it says is basically some things that are written in pencil should be written in pen. Not maybes, definitelys. So check out what you're doing in life that you say you're going to try to do. There's no such thing as trying, my friends. You either do it or you don't do it. There's no points for trying, not in real life. Get determined and get it done. And get the lead out. with a sip and a smile and a totally terrific Tuesday, whether it's for karaoke Tuesday, or Taco Tuesday, or whatever you decide it's going to be. Thank you for joining me. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.